Alrighty everyone, welcome back to FEROX RSPS. Before we start today's video, we're going to go over some giveaway info. So the main prize for today's video will be a $50 bond, and the first commenter will receive a $10 bond. If you'd like to be eligible to win either of those, or any video giveaway in the future, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment your FEROX IGN down in the comment section below. Also, in my Discord, in the description below, I am doing a 200 mil total 07 invite competition. So if you'd like to get in on that, it ends in about a month from now. Please join the link below and head on into the duty family. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Alrighty everyone, so fresh start, PvP Ironman episode 1. So I think the first thing we're going to do is kind of just set my AFK and get our stats up here, because obviously you're an Ironman account and you don't start with any combat stats. So this series is probably going to take a while, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And I don't know, I like the Iron style of playing, but it's also have the PvP element as well. So I won't be a hardcore for long, obviously, because I'm probably going to end up dying. But hey man, it's gonna be fun regardless. That's why I'm not calling it a PvP hardcore, because it's probably not gonna last long. But yeah man, so we're gonna get into first. We're gonna start skilling and get some levels up. So I'll update y'all once we get through with that. Alrighty guys, so if you notice my inventory and what we got going on here, and where I'm at, the Camelot trees here, I am doing fletching, because you need 80 fletching to make the magic short bow. So this server here with the iron, it's like a pure iron. Like when you go to the Ironman shop, all they have is iron pick, rune pick, iron axe, rune axe, and then like all the supplies you need, like vials of water, those secondaries that I seen anyway, and just the basic stuff you would get like in starting an eco server Ironman. So it's gonna take a while to grind here, but I'm down for the grind. That's why I chose this. But we are trying to get our MSB here, because this bow here, this regular short bow that I had and I banked it already, was not getting me levels fast at all. This took a while to get, believe it or not. So because I was only hitting 1s and 2s. So yeah, we got to get the skilling grind down with first before we can get to the you know, the melee and the range and the magic and the prayer gains and all that stuff, all the fun stuff. I wanted to start on Slayer like first, but obviously, you know, on an Ironman you have to build a foundation first. So we are getting our skilling done, and then once we get all the requirements that I want and I feel comfortable with, we will start the combat grind. So yeah, just checking in with you guys. I was at rock crabs for a little while, but I decided skilling's probably the way to go first. Oh wow, just something I wanted to go ahead and add in. I just left from Oaks to Willows, and check this out. We got a small blood money casket. So you actually can make money skilling passively as well, which I had no idea about until this just popped up in my inventory just now. So pretty cool. Any skillers out there that want to max their account, or you know, just people that want that max cape on here, even if you're not an Ironman, just know you're gonna make some kind of money passively. It's not all non-profit, you know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. I just noticed that, thought it was pretty badass, so I figured I'd throw that in there. So no cap man, this has been very time extensive. I'm not even at 80 yet, and I've been cutting trees and just doing it the natural way with fletching, just with the knife. I know I should be better off doing darts or, you know, arrows, like, you know what I mean? It's a lot faster that way, but I don't know. I just figured I'd do it the conventional way, to say the least. And I'm at 73 now, so I'm at the point where I've been here a few hours and I've been burning out. So I'm gonna go do some I was thinking to myself, like, what other skills am I gonna need, like, early? And I'm gonna need fishing and cooking for sure for food for Slayer, and I'm also going to need I have to check out how farming works on here, and herb as well. But for now I think we'll go do some fishing and cooking. That way we can get our levels up there. That way I can have at least monkfish. I'd like to have monkfish at least for PVM. So if not sharks, but we'll see where we get to. So I'm gonna go home and buy what I need. I'm gonna go ahead and show up this Ironman shop too, just in case anyone decides to make an Ironman here. Join me on this little journey. So you go to Ironman supplies. So this is the conventional Ironman shop I was speaking about before. So you can buy your bee gloves here, your Avas, both of your pickaxes, and your regular hatchet. And they do have some secondaries, so that's cool. So you get snape grass for prayer pots, and red spider eggs for super restores, which is really nice actually. That helps a lot. I mean, you still have to get bird's nests for brewers obviously, but that there is like crucial. The two biggest secondaries you need. So yeah, it has a little bit of everything here. I guess I could buy salmon and use that for Slayer technically, but salmon's trash. I think it heals what, 10? Because I think lobster's 12, so. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves a small fishing net and lobster pot and a harpoon. See what that gets us. I normally, on private servers, I normally skip the fishing rod stuff because normally the net gets you to 40 fast enough. So, let's see what it gets us. I'm heading there now. Alrighty, fellas. So we headed on over to Catherby, and we're starting our little fishing grind. So, I think this shouldn't take too long considering I can just cook as well here. I think I'll just take each inventory of shrimp instead of banking each time and just cooking it at the range first, because the range is in the building up on the mini map here, right next to the bank, literally one over to the right. So yeah, we're gonna try that. I'm already getting 1600 XP just from shrimp, so this should go a lot faster than my fletching grind. That fletching, you know, as you know with the knife and fletching, it takes a while, or it can take a while potentially, considering, you know, you get way less XP for, you know, cutting stuff into bows than you do the wood cutting itself. If you notice, my wood cutting level compared to my fletching level are totally different. So just because of the XP you get per wood cutting versus, you know, crafting bows, doing fletching. So, but we're still gonna hit that 80 today. That's a fact. So just wanted to switch it up a little bit and make some more progress in other levels. That way I'm not just sitting here focusing on one thing and burning myself out. So that's the best way to. My advice, if you ever get burnt out on doing one thing, take a little break, man. You know, jump on something else you need to do, and you can always hop back on it later. So that's where I was getting. I was getting to that point to where I was like, ugh. You know, the demotivation started setting in. So yeah, we're gonna get her done though, man. No doubt. I can't wait to get into melee and Slayer. Slayer's gonna be so much fun, man. Getting drops and finally making money on here. I'm gonna have this account ready to PK in no time, man. Be hunting people down with that red helmet on. Continuing to make these gains here with the old lobsters. Trying to get our levels up. Lobsters give 4.8k XP each, which is great. So we'll get these up a bit more, and then we shall, I don't know, we can jump on next. Maybe we should, I guess maybe we could work on some melee. Get these stats up at least to get our combat up, and we could always come back and get the bow up when we want to do range, because I can melee mostly everything, I'm pretty sure. So I think that's going to be our route. Actually, I didn't even think of that. Like most of the wilderness bosses and stuff that I'll be doing, like Callisto and stuff early on, I won't need anything but melee and prayer. So I'll have to do some dragons as well eventually, and then yeah, pretty much everything's melee from the stuff I need anyway. So I'm hoping that it'll correlate that way, and we'll be able to get her done. So I think I'm gonna jump on melee. Actually, I forgot we had a rune scimitar, so that's gonna be my route. Go on this. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, Ironman armor is better than iron, so I think we'll run with this. See where that gets us. Alrighty, so here we are at the old rock crabs. Trying to get that attack up first, get us to 40 here so I can wield this. I'll make everything else go a lot faster. Then once we hit 41, we'll jump back on controlled style with the shared XP here. So I don't know, I'm a bit OCD when it comes to levels sometimes as far as combat goes. So I'm definitely gonna wait to get to the attack and strength to match 41, and then we'll go ahead and jump on controlled. That way everything kind of fluctuates together. So yeah, we're here and they're not hitting me at all, luckily, even with 40 defense. So I can kind of AFK here. It's perfect for me. So yeah, I think after we get these, we'll get these up to probably about 70 each, maybe 60 for the dragon skimmy, and then we'll figure out how we're gonna obtain that, and maybe start on some PVM. I guess we'll have to go to Green Dragons to get our prayer up, so that'll probably be where we head.